My Casual Conversations with Death, a poem by Maggie Quellen-Rodown. Every time you show up, you are impeccably dressed, your cloak perfectly pressed, your bone-white knuckles gripping your freshly sharpened scythe. But each time, I always got the sense you weren't quite there for me. I wonder how soft your hands were before this job. Before you bore the burden of trespassing into people's lives and removing them from it. Back before you lost count of the ways humans can be cruel to strangers, to lovers, to family, and themselves. Have you ever seen death? Not a reflection in the mirror, but a specter suspended in the middle distance, something that caused a stutter in your step, your breath, your tongue. No one ever died when you came around. It was as if you were just swinging by to say, hey, I'm here, and this could all go sideways at any point, so I'll just hang around in the background. And wallflower you became. You dandelioned your way through time, always there, taking in my worst moments like your sixth rewatch of that terrible sitcom, the one with all the transphobic jokes. Swigging swill from a bottomless flask. You are not an old friend. More like one of those people I wouldn't know unless I squeezed in next to them on the bus every day. The one that takes me on a tour over and under all the bridges I thought I might jump from. I am the moon pirouetting through the night. I dance around you in a slow motion collision course, but we haven't quite touched. Yet. You were too cool for the malicious mosh pit that made up my childhood. You didn't fear spin kicks at the sound of shuffling feet. You never caught an elbow to the temple and a boot to the gut at the same time. I'm not even sure you've ever been kicked in the face. Sneezed blood for a week. Know what it's like to play dodgeball with cracked ribs, body shot after body shot after body shot. Do you know what it's like to work a warehouse shift while pissing blood after body shot after body shot? So many people want to hear my horror stories until they see my war face, until they hear the ice slide through my veins when I'm backed into a corner or bear witness to the unkind way my body collides with those who choose me prey. Do they know you? Those who have never made a fist for more than jerking off? Do you visit the other kids, the ones who grew up embraced as often as you visit me? I never hear them talk about it. Is this a conversation for impolite company? Do I talk about this too much? Tell me, how am I not to share the river of shit I swam through to get here? It's not to say I don't enjoy our little one-sided chats, but your cloak flapping in the wind is a distraction when I am trying to protect myself and mine. The angels I run with keep halos for brass knuckles. I've stopped asking you to list all my near-death experiences after you refused for the 100th time. I get that may be something I don't want to know, but when I try to count myself, I run out of numbers.